Okay, this is episode 2 of Lost Gold of World War II. They're looking for Yamashita's gold in northern Luzon. And so they bring a backhoe and they start digging these areas up, and they're looking for concrete that the Japanese used. The Japanese really liked cave warfare, so they really would dig holes, natural holes. They look for caves. They would look for man-made places. I've been in probably 30, 40 caves myself that the Japanese were in. I found gas masks, hand grenades, coins, you name it. I mean, I found all this stuff. But they said they found silt. And silt is basically, I'd say almost like dust and mud that when there's a flood, it comes in and fills up. So they said, how did it get there? Most likely, silt got there because there was a void. There was a big hole in the ground. The water came up, the dirt came in, and then it just filled it up. And that's how the silt got there. And then they said, well, maybe there's water traps. Maybe there's this. And like the guy said in episode 3, booby traps and everything are as big as your imagination. So that's basically what they were looking for. And it's like kind of like Oak Island where, oh, maybe they had a water trap to fill up a hole so you couldn't get to the gold. And, oh, man, they just go way over there. So they talked about Colonel Cereoso, who searched for treasure, and he had an old cloth, which is a map and used by Yamashita, and it had markings and everything. Oh, jeez. But what I really thought was funny was, here these guys are looking for Yamashita's gold. And what are they doing? They're wearing dress pants and dress shirts, probably dress shoes while they're trying to look for it. They're climbing down sides of mountains. But you got to remember one thing. If the Japanese are going to deposit, say, let's just say, 1,000 pounds of gold somewhere. 1,000 pounds, that's like 50 bars of gold. They are not going to go out where it's going to kill them to put the gold in a cave. They're not going to go. I mean, yeah, maybe you get 50 soldiers going up a side of a mountain with a bar of gold, which pays about 20 pounds each, 22 pounds, which is the average. Maybe 20 soldiers, 60 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever. That's fine. So you go up the side of a mountain. You might walk. But you're not going to sit there and go down, traverse down a nice half a mile cliff down and then just drop all the gold down there. They're not going to do that. They're going to look for an easy way of doing it, an easy way of hiding it, so in a tricky way so you can't find it. So they're going down sides of mountains. They're going in. So it really, it doesn't it doesn't really add up. And so they're just talking about Yamashita this, Yamashita that, Yamashita this, Yamashita that. Get off of it. Yamashita wasn't even in the country in 1941. And then I noticed that they have no local Filipinos working for them, and it's only for people that are like on their crew. And this could be a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is, a lot of times if you're looking for Yamashita's gold and you hire local Filipinos, a lot of Filipinos will tell their neighbors, and next thing you know, you might have criminals coming over there trying to rob you. You might have people, you go to your hotel room and stuff's being stolen out of your hotel room. So yeah, that's kind of a good thing. But they're always seeing these markers everywhere. Who knows if they're natural men? I found a rock in Saipan that had seriously a square in it. I mean, a real square. I mean, I didn't know what it was. I took it to like a pawn shop and asked them what they thought. And they were like, they didn't know what to say. So I said, well, maybe something inside. So I broke it. There was nothing inside. It was just a rock. But I should have kept it because it had a serious square in it. It's like somebody took a stamp and just stamped it. That's how nice that square was. And so I could say, yeah, that's a Yamashita Golden Lily kanji code right there for gold nearby or something, but I didn't. So it's all up to your imagination what you see. You can see a natural formation and say, oh, that's that. What's it mean? And then next thing you know, that's what you get. And so they use metal detectors on the ground, and they get a rusty nail, and they keep picking on the top of the dirt. So then they find a big X on the mark. So they say this a key factor when you're finding treasure is write down everything you see and everything you find. And then they see a big X, so they try to triangulate. Well, triangulate is like 3 different points, and so you try to make a big triangle. And then you say in the center is where you need to look. And that's where they left it off, and then they're going to call in a bombs expert to come in and look. Thank you.